In this video, I will cover the PFA Software Registration process. And this is an important step because it will ensure that your software license functions as intended. If you're on an evaluation or a trial version, you can simply skip the software license key as you will not be provided one. However, for video purposes, we will assume that you do. So we want to navigate out to the website, purefinancialacademy.com, and we want to go ahead and get logged in. If you notice at the very top of our screen, we can go up and we can simply left-click View Profile, and that will bring us to this particular page that you're seeing here, which is going to be your own unique profile. Here you'll see a few tabs across the top: subscription, member details, mailing list, and so on. So we want to left-click Member Details. It's important to note that this is your own information and it will remain private, so you're the only one that will see it outside of the username. The important information from this I want to gather is the way that I've registered my first and last name as well as my software license key. All of this information will be needed and required to register your software license. So once I've gathered this information here, I want to go ahead and start NinjaTrader. As NinjaTrader starts, you're going to see our pop-up dialog box indeed asking you to register the software. So there again, we're simply going to use the information from our profile and we're going to input that text into the corresponding text fields. I would strongly encourage you to use the copy and paste method of doing so. The reason I say that is because from time to time, of course, we can make mistakes. So there could be additional spaces, or perhaps we misspell something by accident. So in order to achieve the copy and paste method, there's a couple of things we can do. Let's just go ahead and start with our software license key. I can double click this to highlight it, and then I can right click it and select copy. And what that's going to do is copy the text that we see there to our own clipboard. So then I could simply paste that anywhere I want to. Now an alternative method here would be to highlight this by double left clicking, or we could click and drag over, and then we could hold our control key on our keyboard and click the C button. Again, that will achieve the same thing. You're simply copying the text to your clipboard. And now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and paste that into the license key text input field, as well as my first name and last name. Once you've gotten them all copied and pasted into the corresponding text input fields, you can simply left click the register button. As you can see here, the software loaded correctly, and that is because the license key in which I used already resided on the server. So there's no additional work here that needs to be done. You have now completed the registration process.